getting my computer to work. I have made progress again. And now I found that what the issue was. I now have a course of plans. I'm gonna write a program instead of using someone else's. Because the program sucks. It doesn't do what I need it to do. Instead, I will write my own program. I have been able to make it work. I just need to automate the process. And once the process is automated, and once I find a way to do this without restarting my computer, then magnum opus for my computer. Another update is I found out the developer of that program I was using. He has been very absent, has done basically nothing. Doesn't care about the program anymore. He's looking for a replacement. Someone to take his place. I don't think I can be that person, but it's worth mentioning because that's probably why there are so many issues with this shit. Now, to write my program, I need to find out if there's anything I need to restart besides that desktop. If you know what I mean. Because if there's anything that I need to restart besides the desktop, then I really need to add that to my program. Because right now, I think I can only reboot the computer. I can't just start the desktop environment. So yeah. I hope that was recorded. I think it was recorded. I don't know if I mismuted, but it's fine. Day 400 it is. It doesn't have to take so long, man. It's so ridiculous what I have to deal with this freaking computer of Linux. Because everything else is so simple, I can actually do it over and over again in just like maybe 10 minutes. I don't know how long it takes to like reinstall Arch. I don't know how long it takes to do that. But I know that the entire process, like ignoring all that installing, it should usually only take like 5 minutes. It's basically just copy and paste. Then look at my notes, do that, test that. I have done a clean install so many times. Just for troubleshooting and all. So yeah, you know, this I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend that it's already fixed. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that until it's actually done. I'm just gonna do one episode and then I'm gonna play something else. But I got in my computer, like I want to say like it's already done, it's working well, because I already found like this thing, I learned something, but I don't want to do that. Things too soon to do that. Because it's very likely I am wrong. Oh wait. Oh yeah, there's one left there. Yeah. It's very likely that I'm wrong. It's very likely that there's something else that I just don't know. There's gonna be another issue maybe, or maybe not. Either way, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna make plans. I'm not gonna assume it's solved. I'm just gonna get it done. But right now, I just need to play something. I need to get my mind off it. Because if I don't, then I tend to make more mistakes and take a lot longer. But okay, here's the thing. Most of the time I spent was a waste. Like just now, I found out because the thing is that I was trying to make the program work, only to learn that the issue was um, so only to learn that there's no way to fix this. That actually the better way to do this is the way of my way of me making the things myself. I am usually very lucky with that, but it just takes time, it's more tedious, but then you think about me trying to fix this thing, and it's like this took a lot longer than it would have taken me to just write my own program. That's, it would just took a lot longer. If I wrote my own program, it's very simple. It's just like a freaking copy and paste, that's all. Copy and paste, restart computer. I don't know what else it needs to do, but that's basically it. That's all I need to do. But then there's also this thing like BB switch and this and that, and I kind of just want to ignore that because then I look at the wiki, I look at the freaking Optimus Manager program, and it's all vague. It's everything is vague, and that's stupid. It doesn't make sense why it's vague. It just doesn't make sense. It just what? It just shouldn't be so complicated. Because that's the thing, people just like to be fancy and all. They like to make this program with the freaking UI and all that stuff. Keep it simple. Because the UI is nice and it's making things very easy and making things adapt to everyone, like make it easy for people who know less about tech. That sounds great, but then it doesn't work. If that doesn't work, then those people don't know how to figure out the problem because they don't know how the program works. You made it way too complicated, and then there's like a ton of code someone has to look through. It's not cool. Sometimes it's better to just put it simple, yeah, and that's it. Make it very simple. That's a way to do it. That's the way I like to do it. Like, every single time I make a program, I make one version that's not fancy, and then I make a version that's fancy because here's the thing: fancy does make things more accessible. It's more, it attracts more people. There's less work on your end, this and that. There's a lot of pros to that. But the cons are that people just don't know how the program works, and if the program stops working, people don't know how to make it work again because they have to like do a ton of research, and the problem is that the research, especially when it comes to Linux, it sucks. There's like no information online, and that to me is very stupid because if you made a program, there has to be something that tells you how the program works. Like NVIDIA, where do you have like all of these BB switch and whatever, and like then I have like freaking Arch, like Arch, I go to the weekend. You don't tell me how to freaking do partitions and all that shit. I mean, okay, you do actually. But you don't tell me how to make a snapper, but with the default BTRFS layout. And not only that, but then I do the freaking default BTRFS layout. And the way to make the BTRFS layout work is to delete that snapshots. Then how about this? Don't create that snapshots or make a snapper pre-install or no, do something. Actually, no. Actually, no. Let me clarify. Okay. I go to snapper. Why is there not a simple guide that just tells me to change like this file and this file? Like the freaking thing that wiki only tells you to change one file to make a configuration file, but then what about the other thing? The thing that tells you what? It doesn't make sense. You told me to create a file manually, but then you don't tell me how to make the freaking program know that the file exists. It's like, how do you even make the program work? Like, I don't know. There's just so much, bro. There's so much wrong with documentation when it comes to Linux, when it comes to everything, a lot of things about Linux. There's so much wrong with it, and I really want to fix that somehow. I wanna find a way to fix it, but I just can't do anything if I can't get this to work. If I have to like get a clean install, then start over and other stuff, it's not gonna work. I need things to work for me to be comfortable making progress. Then updating the wiki, documentation, all of that. Like, I just need things to work before I can even think of trying things like that. So yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. It's just, I can't recommend Linux to anyone. Like, if you use Linux, here's the thing. I'm gonna say, if you want Linux, there has to be a reason. There's something you want to get out of Linux. You can't just get Linux because it's different, just because it's a different operating system, like freaking Windows or Mac. And Ubuntu is not that good. Like all of them suck. All of them have a con. I'm pretty sure all of them are gonna have an issue like this. Because this problem is not specific to Arch Linux. It is a problem that you are gonna have with every single distro. Every single distro, like uses the same method of switching the GPU. Maybe you won't have this problem with Ubuntu because you use Bumblebee and Bumblebee is a lot more supported. But maybe you will. And even if that's not it, I know Ubuntu has its own issues. So here's the thing: the only distro where you're probably not gonna have issues trying to do what I'm trying to do is a distro where I know you are gonna have other issues, like Ubuntu forcing you to use Flatpak, and then Flatpak not letting you use KeePass XE to like use your passwords and all that stuff. Other things so stupid. It's very stupid. And then you try to remove Flatpak, but no, it just stays there. Doesn't matter what you do. It's just gonna stay there. And maybe there's a way to remove it. But it was not very straightforward. And if it's not straightforward, then I can't recommend it to people. And so many issues with Linux are so stupid because there's just a very easy way to solve them. You just can very easily solve every issue I can think of with Linux. It's solvable, it's doable, you can make it work, but you're just not making it work because you don't care enough. Every single developer is like trying to make tools for themselves. And that's cool and all, but there has to be people that also makes tools for other people. And no one is doing that. And that's a market. And you know what the people are doing that? The people that suck, the people that don't know what other people want. People like Ubuntu, they don't know shit. They don't know shit. So besides things that like when it comes to distros, besides those things, every distro is gonna have an issue. So far, like every distro I used has an issue that makes it less straightforward, whatever. Like OpenSUSE doesn't have make installed, and sure, the average person is not gonna make a package. I mean, they're not gonna like install from the terminal. Like there are most of them are gonna install from the terminal, but here's the problem. Some things, if you get them from the terminal, they're gonna be outdated or they're not gonna work. So it's just foolish to think to for Linux users to demand that you always get them from the terminal, from the package manager and all that stuff. It's foolish because that's not always an option. Sometimes it's not even an option. They just want you to stick with the popular stuff. I'm gonna make my own website where I give both tutorials that are very simple and you just can't find anywhere. Somehow, ChatGPT has been like my best resource these days. It's the only thing that has gotten me anywhere. Because if I look online, no one is talking about things. There's like no tutorial, no one. It's just ridiculous. Like what? Are you kidding me? Maybe there's a YouTube video. And I don't think I'm. No, actually, there's no YouTube video missed. Pretty sure there isn't. It's just stupid. It's just very stupid. Then you kind of just so many things, rely on things just working on Linux. Like you expect something to work, but a lot of the times they don't work as expected. Then I don't know why rely so much on that expectation. You rely so much on that expectation that you're not gonna teach me how to do it if that fails. Like it's just ridiculous. I'm just gonna make my own website. That's my solution. I'm gonna make my own website. I am so done with freaking Linux. There's so many issues with it. I can't recommend it to anyone.
Alright, come on, Nate.
Use Linux if there's a reason. That's how I'm gonna put it. And people really wish it was mainstream, and some people like say that you can already use it mainstream. Like, oh, my grandma can use it. They can use their browser. All they do is use their browser. They don't play games. They don't use virtual machines. It's like you have to make something. If you want some test to beat Windows, you have to make it as capable as Windows. And let me tell you, it's just not as capable as Windows. You can do anything on Linux, but it's not. You have to work for it. For all of it, you have to work, and oftentimes You know, my biggest thing is that I have to work for things that like I was not expected to work on this. It's like the freaking thing told me that it's just gonna work. I don't know, but no, it's not gonna work. Oh, you see, default BTRF is allowed. Default BTRF is allowed, my ass. Default, my ass. It's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. If you're gonna tell me to use the default VTRFS layout, you have to tell me how to work with the default VTRFS layout. But no, no one wants to tell me. But you know who told me? ChatGPT. And that's ridiculous because you can't rely on ChatGPT, and that's not a real resource because the ChatGPT, it's not gonna be online. ChatGPT is not online. So yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I hate it. Let me just get the freaking tutorial here. What chapter is this? It's just ridiculous. Like, you seriously shouldn't use in Linux. You really shouldn't. I think I got this one already. I see the pictures. I'm pretty sure I got both of these skeletons, but the game kind of just wants me to do this again because the game kind of sucks. Which is why I'm not gonna play this for too long. I'm just gonna make this, maybe the next one, maybe not the next one, and then I'm gonna play something else. Like a visual. I really like visual novels. So yeah, Linux just sucks. I don't recommend it. You use Linux, like I said, specific use cases. So for example, if you care about privacy and you don't mind dealing with a bit more problems, then use Linux. Because here's the thing, maybe if all you do is like web browsing, you're probably gonna one day want to do more than that. And if trying to do more than that is a lot more problematic than doing it on Windows, then I mean that's not cool. You're gonna get demotivated and stuff. It's like escapable. Where am I supposed to go? It becomes less capable if you can go further. If I have to make a program, like it goes that far. I have to make a program. You know how many people know how to do programming? Not a lot of people. They don't know anything about Bash. I'm gonna use Bash, but I'm probably gonna have to also use Python. Who knows? Maybe I have to use Python too. Actually, no, I don't need Python, but if I'm gonna, like, for example, fix Optimus Manager to work on my computer and other devices, then yeah. Because I'm gonna have to use Python. No one knows. I mean, people know Python, but a lot of people don't know Python. And that's the thing. It has some requirements that not everyone has. And that's not cool. It's just not cool. So yeah. Specific use cases, if you care about privacy, you don't mind going through extra hassle, you value privacy more than having an easy life, then yeah, you go for Linux, but also, I guess, virtual machines. What was the reason I wanted to use a virtual machine?
Sam! Sam, are you there?
Wait. Oh yeah, you have a lot of less limits with Linux because Linux is open source. So there are actually some features that Linux has that Windows doesn't have with virtual machines. I think it was splitting your GPU and such. So that means that you can actually play games on a device, a virtual device, and you can also share your device with other people on the same device, like remotely. They can access your device remotely.
Everything's gone.
That's something you can do on Windows, I think. I don't remember very well what was it, what pushed me to use Windows on the Linux, but I'm pretty sure it was something about virtual machines. Something about them being...
Sad, can't lose anything else. Besides my life. Talking to myself, that's the first sign of
Oh
Crazy.
wait, no, actually. It's more simple than that.
Jesus.
It's not in
Okay. I'm alright. Oh, shit.
Windows. If I want to use a virtual
Just push
machine
through. Just push through.
for GPU pass-through, well, I don't remember very well. I might be wrong, but for GPU pass-through, I think I can only use my Intel GPU, and that's much slower than my NVIDIA GPU, and that's the problem.
Oh,
Well, let me verify. Let me verify. There it has like 3 tabs. Alright. GPU pass-through. Windows. Is it possible? Or like you need like 2 freaking GPUs instead of just one. Yeah, I think that was it. I love it when a website is blocked. Let me look at this. I think this making shit up. Tech target. Why is tech target blocked? That's stupid. Why the heck? Tech target, search match, and no idea. Alright, just whitelist the website. What's this snafu? Right. So yeah, it's been so long since I've been working on this. It's kind of ridiculous that it has been taking so long. Because it really shouldn't take so long. For some reason this guy blocked this website. Whatever, just whitelist it. That's just ridiculous. Got this new computer. I've not been able to enjoy it because of this. Been technically can, but then here's the problem. What's the point of me downloading a game if I have to install it just to fix a freaking stupid issue? It's not worth it. Just gonna make this one first. So yeah. GPU pass through Windows. The video has never beta support for 2021. Okay, that's bullshit. Show me tech target. One point the performance for 10 GPU to improve remote effects. Right there. Okay, I'm not gonna verify. I don't know. But I think that's like the problem with Windows. That if you want to make a virtual machine and you want to pass through your GPU, you can't pass through the GPU you are using. And there's no way. If you want to stop using the GPU, you're probably gonna have to reboot, or you probably are not even gonna be able to reboot. Like you're probably not able to do that at all. You have to probably like just deal with it, with the fact that you can't use the GPU. Which is why Windows sucks, because it has some limitations too. It even has its own sets of problems, because here's the thing, people think that when people, when you ask for like a good Linux distro, people think you're looking for perfection. That's nonsense. Like Windows and Mac, all of them have their own issues. The problem is that Linux is kind of special sometimes. And it really doesn't have to. Okay, well. You're kidding me. Okay, am I supposed to jump? What do you want to do? What? I just go up. Then you to go up and you're not doing it. So Windows also has its own sets of problems, like an update can break your computer sometimes. It is always been like this with Windows. Windows is not as perfect as people think it is, but the thing people don't understand is that these issues are a lot less common with Windows. The basic things you can do on Windows, but then on Linux, sometimes you can't. And it doesn't really make sense. Yes. If you're gonna be like this, just drop. Just drop. You don't want to drop. Okay, if you want to go up, go up. I'm trying to make you go up. Kind of, it's because it's off screen. Ridiculous. Alright. Wow. So yeah, that's it. I think the Linux kind of sucks. I recommend it only if you want to deal with that. I kind of want to deal with that, so I'm doing it. Because it's gonna be worth it. I usually don't have a problem with Linux, it's just right now trying to do GPU pass, trying to figure out the snapshots. Those two things are not complicated on Windows. But they are on Linux. Arch Linux, any Linux, for some reason. I mean, maybe not on any Linux. I haven't tried doing snapshots on anything other than Arch. So yeah, maybe it's a lot simpler on Ubuntu.
Yes.
They do have the progress pre-installed because I did use those distros, but I didn't do a snapshot there. Because they're just virtual machines. I don't need to do the snapshots of a virtual machine.
Just stay put, Sam.
So yeah.
I'm coming to you.
Just sorry because I have so many gripes with Linux and the people that work on it. Just think they do a lot of things wrong. I can make everything better, like so much better. Better at least in concept, at least, or whatever. In practice. I don't know. Say. But I know I can make it better. Like for one thing is that they don't simplify anything. And that sucks because the thing is that it's not really that I need things simplified, it's more like it's not that complicated. There's things that are not complicated and they kind of just explain it in a way that sounds complicated. And that's very common. Like snapshots, like okay, why not just snapshots? It's literally the way I back up things already. Like it's literally just a copy and paste. That's all it is. And it probably has some features. But it's still like that's basically what it is still. Like you say it's like in essence you are backing things up. Like you're copy and pasting your operating system. That's all you're doing, copy and paste everything on your computer. But then there's some additional features. Like making sure that you don't hoard the backup you made because it's read only and such. And also it checks for errors and this and that. Compression is a thing too. Compression is nice. So it does get compressed, it takes less space. Even like if your system is like if your whole computer is like 50 gigabytes, it's gonna be like 30 something like that. Just a guess. Like that's how you should explain things, but no, they kind of don't even
Watch your
say that.
back, Sam.
They just start like putting a bunch of complicated words and such, and it's like, you know, you can
That
still
should
use
hold.
those complicated words,
Let's
but they
hope.
don't explain it in a way that's
Please
simple.
work. Please work. That I didn't expect. Whoa. Where to now?
It doesn't even sound more correct sometimes. It doesn't sound more correct. It just sounds like trying to get smart as. Like it's literally just the same thing. When you select copy and paste, it's literally the same thing. I think there's like only one difference. Like with PTRFS, there's like a way to make a snapshot, to make like a backup. I don't really understand how this works, but it's like it doesn't really copy the files, but it still posting makes a copy of the files in a new location without copying the files. That's like one thing I read and I didn't really get it. I mean, no one should
Jesus.
get it. Like if you read, I don't know how do you, whom,
Refreshing.
what? Who is gonna understand that? I no, none of these people that write these things know how to explain things. And to me, it's this ridiculous because I can probably understand that for a programmer because they make programs. They didn't sign up to explain and do documentation and other stuff. They sign up for programming. But if it's like an article, I mean, you're supposed to teach.
Bad luck, huh?
Or if it's a website or a documentation. Like those people, I
Poor
expect them to
bastards.
be able to explain things, but I don't know how can you say that. I just don't know how you can say that and then think that people are gonna understand.
Are you trying to climb up there? In those boots?
You know, like there's not a lot wrong with the people who work on Linux. Like I don't think you should ever take criticism against Linux as like a personal attack or as a fault of
Pretty sure you don't need this.
Linux programmers like they are doing something wrong. Like the person who made the program was trying to use to
It's
switch from
working.
GPUs. Um, he made the program from himself. It's not like it's a company or whatever. So there's like no expectation of making this thing work flawlessly and all that stuff. Really, the thing where it fails for me is where sometimes I think that's expected. Like with SOR, like how is there not more documentation on this thing of on SOR.conf on of what every how to write your own configuration from scratch. You can't do that. There's like no tutorial online. There's probably one tutorial, but I don't know. Like I try to find what it means for like the server layout. I don't know. There's like a lot of things. I want to understand what each line is doing, but there's like nothing about that online. And that to me is ridiculous because I mean, you wrote the program, even the person that wrote Optimus Manager, they can kind of explain what it's doing. And the program is not that complicated, so you can also like look at the code. Like Optimus Manager, what it's doing is just making an EXOR file and then it's restarting the desktop environment. And it's also provides like the SCPI and the stuff. Like, that guy also doesn't know how SCPI works. Like you look at the code and it makes comments about how sometimes it kind of just has to guess because there's just not a lot of documentation. And you know that's where it fails. Because I think BB Switch or something like that is made like um by a freaking hardware or something like that. The BB Switch is made by NVIDIA or something. Not sure if they made it. But then you have to expect them to do it well. You have to expect them to have some documentation or something, but no. I don't see anything. All I see is the freaking ArchWiki, and the ArchWiki also doesn't know everything about it. Like, it gets very ridiculous at that point. And then you also have to have that expectation with Linux Mint, I think. I'm not sure about Linux Mint, but to clarify, you have to have that expectation where that thing is trying to be the next Windows. They are trying to replace Windows and all that stuff. If you are trying to replace Windows, you have to have that expectation. And that's where any criticism against Linux is headed towards. It's not really about the programmers being lazy or whatever. It's more about not meeting expectations, the program itself. And that criticism should be taken as that's something that needs to be worked on. You shouldn't be taking as, oh, it called me lazy, it's so funny. Like I know some people do. Some people just get offended when they shouldn't because it's not even directed at them. It's directed at the freaking system or the goals. And you yourself know that it doesn't meet that goal. Well, I mean, that's still a goal. So yeah, I just don't recommend it. Don't use Linux. Use Linux if you have an old computer. That's another use case. Like on my old laptop, Windows doesn't work. It's too slow. But Linux does. So yeah, I can recommend it there. I recommend mainly Arch Linux because other distros can have compatibility issues and such, but Arch Linux for me is like the least likely to have compatibility issues and it's also more performant, but at the same time it can be a bit complicated. Then Arch Linux will be best, but if that's too complicated, then I really don't know. I'm still trying some systems. I guess OpenSUSE is good, but I don't recommend Linux Mint. Linux Mint doesn't support old hardware. And when I used Linux Mint, it was making my old laptop sound like a freaking motorcycle. A lot of people have reported that problem. There's many solutions. Many of them are not gonna work. Only one of them is gonna work. Sometimes nothing is gonna work. I did read that the developers said that they're not trying to support all hardware, so it is what it is, you know. Just don't use Linux Mint for old laptops. For a new system, maybe. I just can't say which one's best. I'm still trying a bunch of distros. I'm gonna make my own top list of Linux distros. So yeah. Okay, after the fierce long firefight. Okay, I probably did miss this one. Where do I go though? Oh, here. Shit. Wrong button. Wait, what? Just grab. Here's the thing. Okay, now you're being annoying. Um, I don't think I'm gonna say anything else about Linux. I think that's all I needed to say. I just have many gripes.
Shit! Wait. Target. Saw something, maybe. Movement along the tree line.
Well, that's thick jungle over there, eh? It's all moving. I don't see anything.
All right, everyone. False alarm.
What the? No way I imagined that. Great.
Wait. Got the target? Saw something, maybe. Movement along the tree line.
Well, that's thick jungle over there, eh? It's all moving. I don't see anything.
Okay. Just give me that. Infinite ammo. But I'm gonna want some slow-mo here.
All right, everyone. False alarm. But keep an eye out.
What? Where am I? Okay. Alright.
Of our men who ran off. You think the other one's alive? Until we find a body, I'm gonna go, yeah. How'd they survive that wreck? They keep getting... Jeez.
Ooh, yeah. I love this. I love this one. Out the way, let's go. I like how it is that they found aiming mode, the one that players use. Like, do they really care about the story then? Like, really that easy? Just get rid of the enemies like that. Alright. I don't mind. Like, I get it, I want to make games easy, but damn. I think that's a little too much. Anyways, after the freeze, long firefight. Okay, just keep moving forward. Bitches.
Wait.
Can't believe I just got like 2 people. It's just way too OP. I can't believe this. It's just way too OP to use lock on aim. I literally just got 2 people by just looking at them. Okay, so it says the skeleton is besides a wall I need to climb after the gunfight. Okay, which one? You see, instructions are very vague. They are so vague that they're very stupid. So, I'm gonna go on games radar. Because their instructions are not as. Is it games radar or Uncharted? Okay. Yeah, here it is. So, give me my round. The journal note. Okay, I'm not sure on where this is. I'm gonna make another save. Just in case I skip it. God damn it. So from here. Okay, no. I didn't read in the right path. So you just have to. Two paths here. No, actually only one path.
Okay. Where to?
Here. Okay, no, already. Yeah, I
What's
got
this?
this one already. Telling me I don't have this? Yeah, it's like about how it went
That is
crazy.
pretty dark. Seems like Burns' crew had about as much luck
This
as
game
me with this
being like
treasure.
freaking us. Again. See, I don't have something I have. To be an ass. Oh my god. Wait, no, that's a journal note. Okay. Okay, the game is not being an ass. Maybe the tutorial. Oh my god. It says you. Oh my god. Let me restart the freaking chapter, please. Oh god. Why do you have to be like this? What? Yeah, god damn it, man. Entries. Wait. Okay. Oh god, there's one like right at the beginning I missed. Ah, this game is so showing us. Unfortunate climber one, I think I already have it. Yeah, restart a chapter. Hopefully, Mr. Montes close to the beginning, but the beginning is rather. Yeah. Working with this computer just kills the mood.
Alright, come on, Nate. I gotta get off this beach.
Sam! Sam, can you hear me?
Maybe farther up shore.
I'll do what I can to make Linux actually good. Like, that's my goal. Because I think I can, it's not actually that complicated. It's all about having the power and having the mindset. I don't know if I have the power, but I do have the skill and the mindset. Because teaching is my thing. I'm good at teaching. Like, maybe not in the moment, but if you give me time, I usually can come up with a really good way to explain something. I'm very dedicated in that. Even with my voice, you know, my voice is not always very clear, but I was able to like make myself sound a lot clearer, more clear, no accent, no mispronouncing words like just now.
God damn it! Sam!
A lot more clearer, more clear. The way I talk makes me mispronounce words. If I change the like my voice, then it's easier to pronounce words.
Sam!
Okay, so find the freaking ships or something like that.
Sam, are you there?
You have to like be inside a cave.
Bright side, can't lose anything else. Besides my life. Talking to myself, that's the first sign of crazy.
Come on.
Jesus. Okay. Oh, shit. Just push through. Just push through it. No, no, come on.
I'm gonna go crazy with Linus. I'm crazy, I mean I'm gonna put like a ton of work.
Damn it.
Just some fixing it, making it good. Fixing the many issues I know. Like I have a whole list of things I want to work on right now. I'll make it happen.
Keep going, gotta keep going.
Unless the freaking program doesn't let me, because you know some people just don't want you to do things, or they want to do things differently, this and that, stupid, but okay. I find a way to still let other people use it. There's nothing preventing me from doing that. This is gameplay. Even the first this part sucked because it's scuffed. Like I tried to go one place and it doesn't let me. I get that it's weak, but it's not acting. It's not like it's acting weak. It's like the game doesn't want to do things.
Gotta get
Me conseguí
Creepy
esto antes de
mountain.
comer.
Just stay put, Sam. I'm coming to you.
Es tan estúpido que dicen de que tú no deberías hacer esto y lo otro si tú no sabes mucho de eso. Pero entonces es lo que estoy diciendo. Es que yo quiero aprender la nalga. Eso es lo que yo estoy haciendo con Linux. Yo estoy diciendo, sigo diciendo, ok, está bien, yo no sé nada de eso, pero yo quiero aprender. Entonces digo, yo quiero aprender y tú no me enseñas. Tú quieres que yo pague por un curso en el college. Yo creo que eso es lo que tú quieres que yo haga. Eso me parece bien estúpido. Porque adivina qué, yo voy al college y ellos no me enseñan nalga. Yo sé que ellos no me van a enseñar nalga. Yo sé que ellos me van a ver ninguna tontería. Porque yo llegué de college. Ellos me vinieron con una tontería. No aprendí nada. Estúpido. Entonces, tanta nalga estúpida sobre Linux. No te enseñan nada. Oh, tú quieres hacer con que root sea más pequeño. La partición de root. Nadie te enseña. Adivina quién te va a enseñar. ChatGPT. ¿Por qué? Porque nadie te va a enseñar, no te va a decir como que, es decir, tú quieres hacer eso, tiene que ser la introducción. A tú aprendes sobre cómo usar el comando btrfs. Y también para usar parted. Esa tiene que ser tu introducción, pero no. No, solo no. Es una cosa que es tan simple, tan común que yo veo que mucha gente pregunta y por alguna razón como... Suena como si nadie supiera cómo hacer eso. Pero es tan fácil, son los dos comandos que tú tienes que aceptar y ya está. Solo son dos comandos que tú tienes que hacer. Me parece bien estúpido. ChatGPT demostró que es simple, porque ChatGPT me explicó eso y se entendió. Ahora, me ve esto, porque yo también me estoy saltando algo. Ok, cuando vea la nave de Rafe, tengo que hacer... moverme a través de la... Ok, cuando llegue como allí.
Up we go.
Vamos.
Oh shit!
Qué muerto. Debe tratar de ir
That's a
directamente
long
abajo.
way.
Yo voy a enseñar a esta gente cómo enseñar y cómo hacer los programas. Ellos van a aprender. Ellos van a aprender de mi locura. Que todos ellos subestiman mi locura.
Damn it. Got your back, Sam.
Yo algún día te les voy a dejar de usar grafinos también porque
Please work. Please work.
ellos limitan mucho en realidad. Me gusta más la idea de Calyx, pero Calyx es peor, no tiene las mismas funciones, todo eso. Graphene es mejor, pero no me gusta cómo ellos hacen eso. Yo como que limitan qué aplicaciones tú puedes instalar basado en la versión, pues en el nombre de la seguridad, pero entonces es estúpido, porque
Where to now?
nada. No me gusta eso, yo prefiero funciones y privacidad. Yo no necesito seguridad. Si una aplicación es segura, yo no debí de instalarla para empezar, pero si es segura, entonces está instalada, ¿qué me importa? El momento de que una aplicación no es segura, entonces yo la cagué al instalarlo y yo debería formatear. Tener como medida de seguridad no ayuda en nada.
Little by little.
Entonces, tú tal vez está aquí. Yo lo que hiciste es que waterfall. Bueno, tú estás arriba del waterfall. Eso no es aquí. Sí, yo te veo debajo también. Ok, estoy confundido. Guarda aquí. Ok. Espera. Baja. por aquí. Uno sube aquí. Sí, igual en la imagen. Estoy viendo la imagen porque la intuición pesa. Entonces tú estás mirando aquí. Y tú quieres que yo salte aquí. Now turn your jumper to the stone pillar ahead. Then climb to the top. Climb to the top. Estamos pensando en lo mismo. Decisiones estúpidas que son, en verdad. Tú subiste aquí, tú miraste aquí, y luego de mirar aquí. Confuso de nada. Aquí arriba no hay nada. Y aquí tampoco. Si hubiera algo ahí, tú me hubieras dicho que vaya. Voy allá. Aquí no hay nada. Situación es terrible, en verdad. Yo que sé que tú estabas mirando ahí. De repente, de tú miras ahí, tú llegaste a otro lado. Yo no estoy seguro de dónde es ese lado. Creo que si yo salto aquí, me va a joder. Guarda aquí.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Porque aquí no puedo regresar para atrás.
Jesus.
Aquí me jodí. Esto no me está dando ninguna instrucción buena aquí. Ay, Gian, ¿tú puedes ayudarme? También da intuiciones terribles, pero oye, a ver una fuente diferente. IGM Journal Entry. Entry, ahí está. Luego no busca Maroon. The right of the cave. Oh, este juego apesta. ¿Tú ves cómo pusieron eso? Que tú casi no lo podías ver ahí. No, pero vaya manera de joder. Eso estaba justo a lo de mí, tú casi no lo puedes ver. ¡Wow! Mira después yo salí de... Mira eso.
That's not reassuring.
Ok, voy a comer algo. Maroons. Yo mínimo quiero que este sea un poco chill. Y parece que no hay mucha cosa. 15. Son varios aquí. Ah, okei, ponlo. Okei, no hay enemigo. Déjalo tranquilo ahí.
What do you see?
No houses, wide street. Clearly a commercial district of some kind.
Yes, thank you for that, Nathan. Come on. What do you see?
You just want to hear me say it, don't you?
Really want to hear you say it.
All right. Libertalia.
Libertalia! The long-lost legendary pirate utopia discovered after 300 years by one Samuel Drake. And his younger, slightly less charming brother who happened to be tagging along for the ride. You know, I always knew you'd make something of yourself one day.
Yeah, just so you know, it's not my first lost city.
You should just enjoy the moment. So where you want to start?
How about that building right over there?
Oh, you mean the one with the massive guard tower?
Yeah, I say we go see what it was guarding.
Works for me. This is... I mean, I'm speechless. Holy goddamn shit, Nathan!
That's your idea of speechless?
God, how long do you think it took them to build this place?
Years. Decades, even. How the hell did they keep it a secret all that time?
It's just this place. I mean, even without the treasure, this is quite the find. is... I mean, I'm speechless. Holy goddamn shit, Nathan!
That's your idea of speechless?
How long do you think it took them to build this place?
Years. Decades, even. How the hell did they keep it a secret all that time?
It's just this place. I mean, even without the treasure, this is quite the find.
Oh. Wow, está bien escondido.
If only Alcazar saw it that way.
You just can't let us enjoy this, can you?
I'm enjoying it. But we have a goal here, remember?
Trust me, I know about the goal.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, then.
Hey, Sam, check it out. Blacksmith forge. Making some cutlasses here.
Avast, you dirty dog!
Sí.
Nice. I was doing the...
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
I was doing the thing.
Right, right. You're a horrible pirate.
You suppose they traded with other colonies?
If they did, they didn't do it on this island. Otherwise, word would have gotten out about the place.
Good point.
This letter's still legible. Hey, Sam, check it out. It's like a pirate code of conduct.
The whole point of this place was not having rules.
Even pirate ships had their own rules. Huh. Horse bones.
They're still tied up. Like they were abandoned. But why?
Don't know. Maybe people left in a hurry.
Or they were taken away.
Something isn't kosher here.
So what do you think happened here, huh?
What do you mean?
You know, all good things must come to an end, right? I mean, I joke about cursed pirate treasure, but after hearing all your stories...
Well, the simplest explanation is usually the correct one. Usually. What's this symbol?
I saw a few of them when I was coming to find you.
Who's marking these places? Is that another sigil?
No, not that I know of.
Maybe invaders? I mean, I'm sure these guys had plenty of enemies out there.
It's a good point. Hey, Nathan, check it out. I would totally get a picture of myself in this thing. If we had a camera, that is.
Well, hey, I can sketch in my journal.
Really?
Yeah.
Sí.
Guess even a pirate utopia needs a place to lock up riffraff.
Can you imagine who pirates put in prison? A little hypocritical, don't you think? Pirates having a jail?
Well, I guess every group has its assholes. this way. Follow me. Hey, Sam, come here. This looks promising.
Right behind you.
Looks like a hideout of some kind.
Yeah, but who would they be hiding out from? Themselves?
That's our way out of here. I see some light down below. Holy shit. Hey! I found more of the colony.
There's more buildings this way. There's more buildings this way. Here they come.
More shoreliners.
Nice shot.
We got away.
You see any more? Or are we clear?
I think we're clear.
You alright?
Just a little winded. Got some more friends up ahead.
Aina! Yeesh, this whole place is falling apart. What's up, man? It's an old building over the edge. Hey, you ever turn into like this? Nah. I've thrown a couple of governments, looted villages.
Shit, just saw something.
Might be alright. How's it? You got anything?
We're all clear.
Any news on the dude? Yeah, some bridge collapsed. They're having to drive around the river. They'll be here soon.
Okay, gents, stay sharp. Let's keep this joint nice and tidy for the boss lady.
That's it.
For now. Better keep moving.
Nathan, over here.
Come on, ready?
Ready. All right.
Thanks.
Careful. It's a long way down.
Yeah, I see it. Okay. Oh, crap! Whew! Watch that first step.
It's a doozy.
Yeah.
Ladder's busted in the middle.
We'll make do. Keep heading up. How you doing back there?
It's a hell of a view. Oh, talk about a high dive.
Que tan confundido. Eso casi no brilla.
Okay. Now what?
Trust me and follow my lead, okay?
Do all of that then?
Yeah, something like that. We definitely the high rent district now.
Not residential, though. Think some kind of administration building?
Probably. Maybe Libertalia had a zoning committee.
Maybe they paid taxes.
Who knows? Nothing up here. Holy crap.
Well, I see our missing colonists.
Jesus. Cannons, improvised barricades. What the hell happened here?
Some kind of battle.
It's a rhetorical question. The real question is who's fighting who? And why? Holy crap.
Well, I see our missing colonists. Some of them, anyway.
Jesus. Cannons, improvised barricades. What the hell happened here?
Some kind of battle.
It's a rhetorical question. The real question is who's fighting who? And why?
Some of these bodies, dressed a bit more fancy, look like soldiers.
So it was the colonists versus the soldiers.
And if that's the treasury up there,
It appears someone was trying to make a withdrawal,
yeah, let's just hope they didn't succeed.
right?
Ah, ok. Está bueno, entonces no me quedó nada. Déjame ver qué es lo que hay aquí. Se puede hacer de una vez lo hago. Si no, pues no. Ahora la comida no está lista. Acá está corto en realidad. Entonces hace todo una vez. Todos están en el mismo lugar. Ok. Si quiero ver una pelea. Déjame ver qué era otra vez. Entry y Optional Conversation. Ok. Qué fácil. Vamos. Este de una vez. Entonces en medio del lugar.
Captain Avery. You've certainly seen better days.
No sé si ese era.
Fancy clothes. What kind of uniform? You were a guard here, weren't you? Nice job.
Oh, todo sucio. El arma.
What the hell happened here? Good question.
What if maybe there's no treasure left? You know, they spin it all on marble floors. So the colonists find out their money's gone and they get pissed.
Okay.
Maybe so.
Oh, tengo que conseguir todos los colectibles aquí.
Sam, you find anything?
Not a damn thing, they're all empty. You?
Yeah, same here.
Realmente una foto de un tipo bugueándose. Para decirme que está el tesoro. Tú me estás jodiendo.
Thief.
Vamos.
Nothing.
Ah, no, esto en un bug. ¿Qué es lo que tú quieres que yo haga? ¿Cómo que todo lo colectivo? Yo tengo todo. Dice que solo son las notas que yo tengo los tesoros. Drawer in the center shelves.
Nah.
Bueno, tú me estás jodiendo. Que no es aquí. Como mirando aquí, Center Minalga. ¿Qué? Espérate. Ok. No enfrente. Este lado. Center Minalga. Pero aquí no hay nada. Porque no hay. Ay, Dios mío, pero que tú... Increíble. Este de ahí.
Another thief.
Center Minalga.
Hey, Nathan, over here.
Oh,
What do you got?
The battalion money.
Yo vi eso. Ok, déjame checar. Bien fácil. Ya solo queda 1, 2, 3, 4. Ya todo tal vez son rápidos. Pero si la comida está lista no lo voy a hacer ahora. Si la comida está lista voy a jugar un juego aquí que es una novela visual. Yo creo. Tal vez no es una novela visual, pero es anime.